Why do simple things need to be so hard? I'm laying in bed right now. My neck is very stiff. My body hurts. Every muscle in my body is tense and tight, achy. My mind just constantly runs thinking about everything that's going on now, in the past, in the future, and how every single thing works and responds to touch. I'm not sure when it began or how it got this bad, but it's so difficult to eat. I have something referred to as arfid, mine linking to trauma around being sick a lot. Every time I ate, I would get sick, coming out one end or the other. And it's horrible. I have been working with a therapist for the last 5, 6 months, and I can now get to where I can eat 1,800 calories a day, which is awesome. Still not enough at 5'10", but I was eating around 200 calories a day and dropping weight very quickly. I eat maybe 6 or 7 different things, just off the top of my head, and that's it. I don't try new things. I want to. I'm terrified to. I get mad panic attacks and anxiety even when I eat my normal foods. I'm always hungry. I'm never satisfied because I never allow myself to eat enough to get full. Because when I get full, I have a panic attack because I think I'm going to get sick. So I eat like a bird all day, just a little bits at a time, and it's horrible. Currently, I'm 118 pounds, and I'm 5'10". I'm really tired all the time and weak. And I know part of it is due to the lack of food, being underweight, malnourished kind of thing. It's also to do with my heart because I have SSS and I have a pacemaker for that. My pacemaker is dead though. I've let the battery die. Why? Because I am multiple things. I'm afraid of going to get a pacemaker replacement because right now I'm afraid of everything. I'm very terrified, easily startled, agoraphobic. I don't go anywhere. Just loud sounds, everything just very triggering, and I don't like giving blood. I don't like the whole doctor stuff. Like, I've had a lot of past bad situations around that. 2, I don't really want to live anymore. I've come to where I'm just so tired of being in pain all the time due to my fibromyalgia and my depression making that worse, and my just achiness of my autoimmune disease and stuff. It's just a lot of different things, that go on top of each other that just, I'm in pain every day. I'm depressed. I have no friends in real life. And I have some acquaintances online. The only thing, I don't even want to get into that right now. Okay, so that's the reason why I haven't gone to get my pacemaker, though, is because I figure, well, if I don't get it, maybe one day I won't wake up because the pacemaker, won't be there to back it up. Or if I go out and I'm doing strenuous stuff and I black out sometimes, and maybe one time I won't come back. And yes, that sounds morbid, but I guess it is morbid. Life is hard. It's very, very hard, and it's all in our mind that makes it hard. I mean, there's definitely people out there that have it way worse than me. Definitely people that have it way easier. But we make it difficult. We make it complicated in our head. Life, in my opinion, at the end of the day, is super simple, but we make it complicated in our head. How do we get outside of that? How do we get outside of our head? That I'm not sure of. I've been trying to do a lot of different things. I've tried numerous types of therapy. I've tried one of which I really liked was art therapy. I'm a very creative person, and I found that very helpful, very useful, and I would like to do some more of that. Physical exercise has been great. I have recently gotten into playing pickleball, um, and just singles, one on one, and it's a lot of fun. At the beginning, I couldn't even get through a full game because I'd just be like, "Oh, I'm just so tired." But now I can usually play 2 or 3 games indoors, and I'm okay. I black out sometimes, but for the most part, I'm good. I apologize that I keep yawning sometimes here. I'm just, like I said, I'm lying in bed and very tired. I've been wanting to do something back on YouTube or some type of podcast for a long time. My problem has been I don't have like a niche or a niche, whatever you want to call it. Like, I don't have any kind of one special interest that, like, I'm into so many different things. I don't want to only do stuff about Lego or only do stuff about trauma or only do stuff about pickleball or about art or about therapy or about dogs or about cats or about anything else. I have a lot of different interests, and I do get hyper fixated on one interest typically at a time and then go all into that for a while and then burn out. And I'm trying to not do that anymore. It's really hard, but I've done that in the past, and that's why I have so many hobbies though, because I have one in just hardcore on one thing for a long time and then switch over and then do another thing. So some of my hobbies are I play guitar, I play the bass, I love music. Um, I like to create things out of clay or paper mache. I build things out of wood. I like to fix stuff. I pickleball I've recently picked up. I like speed mitten. I like to play basketball. I like flying kites. RC cars are cool. I love photography. I love editing. I like learning about new things. I love the mind and the brain, how they work. I love learning about the microbiome. I enjoy so many different things that I don't want to pigeonhole myself into one type. And it seems like all of these podcasts, all these videos on YouTube and channels and stuff, they all have their one little groove. And I gotta say, I find it so boring. I can't do it. Like, I want to be able to do whatever I want to do, say whatever I want to say, and just express myself, just be raw. Emotions, raw feelings, thoughts, not written out, not typed out, and never been sure how to go about it, and never been able to make a plan per se and be like, okay, this is what I'm going to do now, and this is how I'm going to do it. This is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to go about it. So I guess right now I'm just laying in bed here and I'm thinking, well, let's just record some thoughts and go from there, which is what I'm doing now. So to have a goal, let's think. I guess I would like to express myself and get my thoughts out there to where other people can hear them, see if they resonate with anyone else, see if I can connect with other people that feel like I do. Or if not, this is good therapy of expressing myself and just getting my thoughts out of my head. So we'll see what happens. No plans, no goals, no expectations. Just simply talking into my phone, laying on the bed. So this is where I'm starting, and we'll see where it goes from here. Yeah, this will be the first one. So I guess have a good day. I hope you feel good. I hope you get out and get some sunshine. Do something that is going to help you feel better, because there's definitely some things I've learned along the way. A lot of things I've learned along the way, going through decades of therapy and going through a lot of different traumatic events, that maybe I can help someone else, or maybe just talking about it will help me more. I'm not sure, but actually, you know what? I want to step back and talk again about arfid, about eating. I'm sitting here right now, and my stomach is growling. I'm really, really hungry. I'm looking at the time. It's 9:52 a.m. And I can think, this is not the time I eat. I eat at very specific times during the day. And when I eat outside of those times, it makes me anxious as well. Things like this is what I want to break out of. I'm so tired of I feel like a rubber band ball that's about to be dropped and then just explode as it hits the ground. And I hate this feeling. I hate being anxious all the time and afraid and just tense. It's a horrible feeling. And I don't know, uh, there's no short way out of it. Like I said, I've been slowly getting better. About 5 months ago, I was 106, and now I'm up to 118. I'm doing a lot of different work, trying to get better, and I'm very miserable in many ways, but I don't understand why. Like, there's nothing that I need that I don't have. I even get several wants that I, want. But my internal life, my mental life is atrocious. It's nonstop, and it's all scared, all worried, all engulfed in fragility. And I don't know how to break out of that. I do things daily to help with that. I get out, and I talk to people. I've been forcing myself to do these things. I created this 7 daily list. Let's see if I can remember it off the top of my head. So every day, I try to do these 7 things. Number 1, creative activity. 1 creative activity every day. So it could be as simple as sketching something out. It could be daydreaming and creating something in my mind. It could be painting. It could be, anything that is creative, building something, drawing something. You get the point. 1 every day. Number 2 is 2 human interactions. So every day I'm making myself have 2 human interactions, meaning like I'll go to the store and I'll say hi to someone, or go to the post office and interact with that person, or if the mailman's coming and I see them, I talk to them. Things of that nature. Every day I make sure I have at least 2 human interactions. 3, 30 minutes of exercise. So every day I make sure that I get 30 minutes where my heart is elevated, I'm exercising in some way. I'm really big into play exercise. So like pickleball or speedminton or basketball, things of that nature. Number 4, upbeat songs. I listen to 4 upbeat songs at least every day. And I've really found that that's actually been helping a lot to switch up my mindset and just get out of my head some. So 4 upbeat songs. Number 5, 5-minute meditation. So every day I meditate for 5 minutes. And this is really hard, especially at first, but it does get easier, and it's a really good thing. And I don't want to go into a huge thing about it right now, but 5-minute meditation. And then 6, I try to get 6 hours of sleep or rest every day. And I'm separating that because I can't control sleeping for 6 hours. Like, I can't make myself sleep, but I can make myself rest. So I have 6 hours of rest every day as a minimum. And then 7 is 7 yoga poses with breath work. Breath work is very important with the yoga, as it helps your body and your mind like connect more and become more relaxed. So those are my 7 daily things that I've been implementing over the last month, I would say. And it has drastically improved my life mentally. I definitely prior to doing this, like, I am still depressed, but nothing like I was. I was very suicidally depressed, and thus, the whole pacemaker thing. But I'm still depressed, and I'm still working on it. But I can deal with the depression more than I can deal with the anxiety. I have extreme panic attacks and agoraphobia. I have a huge phobia of traffic, distance away from my house. When I say distance, I'm talking like more than 3 miles. I'm getting really bad anxiety. I am at a very bad place, but I have been in a worse place in some ways. In 2011, I was at 89 pounds and pretty sure I was going to die, as did my doctors. And I did get back from that, and I never want to get down that low again. But 106, just 5 months ago that's way too close to me. And right now, even at 118, I feel very fragile and weak all the time. I'm sorry for my dogs, but yeah, I want to get better. And this is, I guess, my first introduction into expressing myself more. So, if anything resonated with you, let me know. Post something, comment something, reach out. And if not to me, reach out to someone that you would like to express yourself to. Talk to them. Because we don't know when we're going to die or when our loved ones are going to die. So love who you have while you have them and just do what you want to do. One thing I want to end with here is I've boiled everything down that I've learned into two words. Well, let's say three: pause and play. We have to take time to pause during the day to remove ourselves from all the stimulus of the world and social media and everything like that, and from our own thoughts invading ourselves. Pause, meditate, be mindful, whatever your pause is. Maybe it's a walk, maybe it's crocheting, whatever, but a pause from reality, a pause. I think you understand what I'm saying. So we need that, and we need play. As adults, we often fall away from being playful, and it makes us very rigid and very, how should I say? It makes us very blah, very boring, very, very basic. So we need to play more, and that's the thing. I don't like exercising, like going to the gym and lifting weights and doing that stuff, repetition, working on machines. That's like so robotic. I don't like that. If I want to, and I do, I want to exercise. I want to feel better. Then I'm going to go play pickleball. I'm going to go play basketball. I'm going to go play speed mitten. I'm going to go for a bicycle ride. I'm going to go ride a skateboard. I'm going to go to the park with my dog. Those kind of things, good, playful exercise. And when you can incorporate other people with that, it's even better because then you're getting that communal socialization, and we are social animals. As much as I dislike people, they help us regulate ourselves, and it's very important. So get out there and pause and play every day. Thank you for